everyone, welcome back to my Beach Angel Tarot Shop. I'm here to do my weekly reading for June 5th through 11th. I have a rain blip there. So I hope everyone has had a wonderful weekend. I apologize for getting this out just a little bit late, but all in divine timing. I'm going to be opening the energy or the reading with the energy oracle for the week. And I'm being guided to use the Tales of the Mystical Cats again. And I will be reading from the book. I feel it's relevant and it changes up the message a bit because of the message in the book, and I feel I don't want to miss a message. So if you don't resonate with that type of reading, just leave the reading and tune in next week. Maybe you'll get a different, a reading that you're meant to hear. So if you, like I said, if you don't resonate with reading from the book, just let the video pass it by. So I'm gonna dive in and see what Spirit has for everyone with the energy oracle as opening a message, and then we're going to see what the mystical cats have for us this week. And this is the deck I'm being guided to use. So focusing on everyone in the law of attraction, working with spiritual team of love and light angels of the highest vibration, and working with Archangel Michael to protect our time and space together this week. So focusing on that energy, connecting to just this week alone and what messages are coming up. And wow, we have the Healer of Ages. So we have Jesus energy with us this week in regards to love. And I see a lot of balance. Feels like the Justice card to me as well. A lot of transmutation energy coming up. A lot of things coming up to be healed. With a 5 vibration, a lot of changes. 5's all about challenges and changes, so confliction energies. New things coming up in regards to that to be healed and transformed. Working with Jesus energy could be very important this week, and he is, of course, the ultimate healer, the divine healer. So I love how that came up this week for us, and we're going to see what the mystical cats have to say for us in regards to balance, could be karmic balancing, transforming challenging energies, and just healing in general. And I also have been still being guided. A lot of my readings have been about moving, relocating, and that energy is still around very strongly. So if you've had that energy stall, or if you've had it snag, or something in regard to it, just know that it's still, or it's going to resume or pick up again for you in the future. So the first one is what the angels want you to know this week, and it is the 7 of fire. So again, we have the fire element. 7, very spiritual, obviously, the number. And the 7 of fire is the 7 of wands energies. And bear with me, like I said, this is going to be a little bit of a longer reading because I have to find... Okay, it says fire cats never shrink from a fight when right is on their side. Challenges to territory are decided not through physical prowess alone, but by the intensity of personal power. When a cat faces opponents who want to chase him from his rightful place, he fends them off with fiery show of strength and courage. These cats shall not pass. The cat's advice is, even though the odds may seem to be against you, you are in a position of power as long as your cause is just. Sort of like the Jesus energy. I love that. Others may challenge you and test your commitment to the course you have chosen. Stay true to your ideals. So don't let other energies pull you off your path. Now this could be in regard to relocating or moving or traveling. For some, I feel that some of that energy may have stalled for some, or you are not able to see your way clear and how that's going to come about. But just don't give up. Don't give up from, don't shrink from that energy. Don't be discouraged. We want you to continue, showing that strength and courage as well. So I love that. And it says, others may challenge you and test your commitment to the course you have chosen. Stay true to your ideals. So this is something that's important this week in regard to your relationship. Very beautiful. The next one is something they can see high above that you can't see down here. And it is the sun. And I love this card. The sun is very, very positive. And I love the message the sun has in this book. It is a very beautiful message. This card came up before when I used this deck. And I love this message. So the sun is the masculine, is the male, the yang energy is the more active energy. And it says, blessed sun, to bask in your heat, to fill your welcome rays of warmth on soft, furry underbelly. This is the height of happiness. All of the pleasure of the cat goddess has given her beloved children. Sun is the most sublime. All things grow stronger in its light. All life gathers energy and shines it forth again. Nothing is impossible for those who are made of sunshine. We are golden, we dazzle, and we are perfection. So the cat's advice is, this is a time of sweet happiness for you, when you are deeply grateful for your blessings. You can relax and trust in all is well and will continue to be well. Let any lingering doubts be burned away like the mist under the morning sun. Stretch and expand into the limitless radiance of joy. So it's about happiness and joy, really connecting to your blessings. Being deeply grateful for your blessings is going to help you through any challenge. I feel that's the connection here. Intuitively from these two, those phrases, it says, when you are deeply grateful for your blessings. So being deeply grateful for your blessings is going to help you through any challenges, any energies that may be trying to throw you off. Showing strength and courage, knowing that sun energy is truly on your side, and really connecting to the blessings that you have are going to help you move forward. The next one is something to do for yourself this week, and it is the star. Star card. So very beautiful as well. And you can see it's interesting. That cat is looking up at what looks like a lion. And so that brings to mind the strength card, and it also brings to mind the Leo time frame. And we are seeing the number 7 with the fire element. So Leo is in July. I feel something coming in regard to relationship that is positive. In the month of July, or in the Leo time frame, just intuitively a combination, and not to be pulled off your path, which I think Leo starts in June, but it runs to, well, I could be wrong, I'm not the greatest at astrology. Okay, so the star message is, when Bast gave birth to the universe, she blessed each of her creations with a connection to cosmic consciousness. Cats are aware of this from kittenhood. We know we are a part of something bigger than ourselves. Like stars, we are bright, perfect, unique, and linked to common origin as we live out our individual destinies. This is the great mystery of faith. To trust that there is meaning and intention in the patterns of our lives. When we gaze upward and behold the great lion, we know that we, too, are made of stardust. The cat's advice is, never doubt that you are unique and precious. You are a vital part of the great dance of the cosmos. Have faith that everything in your life is unfolding exactly as it is meant. Trust that the pattern will become clearer to you in time. So I think July, you're going to have something become clearer. It says, trust that the pattern will become clearer to you in time. So there's some sort of pattern that's been going on, and you're going to see a way clearer more in July. Choose your next actions with surety, and you are being divinely guided. So really trusting in the process, something's going to become clear to you, a pattern that has been unfolding, but know that that pattern is unfolding exactly as it's meant to, and you're part of a higher purpose, and connected to all and to everyone. So I love how this is unfolding. It's very, very interesting. The next one is a secret you do not know, so they're going to let you in on a little secret, and it is consequences. So we're going to see what it says. Consequences is a simple ball of twine, one of our favorite toys. We love to chase it, unravel it, grab and shred it as it tumbles across the floor. But this cat has not been paying attention to where her wild play has taken her. Rolling the ball through the brambles and through terrain, ripping at its tangles, she has inevitably become entangled in herself. There is a right way and a wrong way, even in play. It's all very well to lose yourself in a haunting fantasy, but you must never lose sight of the consequences of carelessness. Playfulness must be balanced with awareness. Look to your actions and assess what their long-term consequences may be. Are you making responsible and ethical choices? Are you paying attention to where you're headed? Be careful that you do not pick up unwanted entanglements that will complicate things and impede your progress. Beware that the way things are begun influences their ultimate outcome. So the way things start influence the way they end, and to not pick up unwanted entanglements. And it kind of brings up the energy of, I think last week's I had, or maybe it was June's reading, where there was something about watching for being bedazzled by something that's going to throw you off the path. Same kind of message here, I feel, because they're saying everything's lining up the way it needs to be. Being grateful for your blessings, knowing that things are unfolding the way they're meant to. You're going to see the more of the way clearly, I feel, in July, or towards the end of July, or the Leo time frame. And not to become entangled in things, not to get so caught up in something that's kind of taking your focus off of the bigger picture. Because I feel that energy here. And it came last week as a bedazzlement energy. But here it's sort of like, getting so caught up in untangling something, you're not really seeing the higher perspective. And the final one is the outcome and what's coming soon, and it is grace. Oh wow, beautiful. I don't think I've pulled this one before, and love that. Rainbow coming here. And we're going to read, I think this is the... Just give me 1 minute here. Okay. Cats move with such grace and delicacy that it may seem effortless, but it takes both poise and willingness to look foolish if we fall or falter. This blending of control and freedom is what gives us balance. Our dignity comes from an inner grace as well as outer. True grace means adapting to your circumstances, allowing the waves to break harmlessly around you without defensiveness. When you open yourself to vulnerability, you will rise from any challenge with greater wisdom. Cats move with perfect composure between the worlds, always guided by our own serene spirit. The cat's advice is to find that place of inner harmony that allows you to move through any challenge with poise and grace. If you find yourself knocked off balance, assess what is needed to steady yourself again. Your ability to adapt to changing circumstances will make you sure-footed even in the most tempestuous of times. Seek tranquility. So what is coming is your ability to stay your course with grace and dignity through anything that has seemed challenging. If you focus on the larger picture, we're saying, of the stars, and knowing that you're going to see your way more clearly coming forward in the next few months, not to be pulled off course. And it's kind of repeating a message we had last week. And in doing all this and relying on your spiritual team, connecting to the energies of Jesus and that healing energy and that balance, you can see we started with that balance through challenging energies and things that kind of come up to throw us off our path with that 5. If you stay that course and do these things that we have mentioned here in the reading, you're going to have that balance, and you're going to see that rainbow energy at the end, and you're going to be able to connect with that and come out of that very beautifully. So I love how that came out. I just love this card and the water element and the rainbow. So I hope everyone has enjoyed this week's reading and little message, and it's another reminder to kind of pay attention to what you're entangling yourself with this week. I feel a strong message replaying itself from the bedazzlement energy that we saw last week, and kind of keeping your eye on the bigger picture and moving forward and staying very grateful for your blessings, and not allowing anything to pull you off with any challenges. So I hope everyone has enjoyed this. I will be posting an angel reading in a bit. Angel blessings, and have a wonderful week ahead.